Let me ask you something. If you are over the age of 50, do you feel your body recovering the way it used to? Small aches stay longer. Energy drops faster. Blood work starts showing numbers you never worried about before. And then there is the big concern that many men quietly think about, but rarely talk about: cancer. Here is the truth. As we get older, the body does not repair itself as quickly. Our cells divide more slowly. Inflammation tends to rise. The immune system becomes less sharp. For many men past 50, there is also more abdominal fat, higher blood sugar, higher blood pressure, and more stress. All of these create an internal environment that makes it easier for abnormal cells to grow. But here is the good news. Your body still has an amazing ability to repair and protect itself. It just needs the right tools. And some of the most powerful tools are not found in a pill. They are found in your kitchen. Today we are talking about foods that help fight against cancer and help the body repair itself naturally. These are simple foods. Affordable foods. Foods you can start using right away. Let us begin with the first one. Cruciferous vegetables. That includes broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and kale. These vegetables contain natural compounds that help the body detox harmful substances. One powerful compound helps activate enzymes in the liver that remove toxins from the body. For seniors, this is critical. Over time, toxins build up from processed food, pollution, medications, and stress. Your detox systems slow down. These vegetables help turn them back on. Broccoli in particular contains sulforaphane. This compound has been shown to support the body in protecting cells from damage. It also helps reduce inflammation. Remember, chronic inflammation is one of the key drivers behind many diseases, including cancer. Now here is something important. Lightly steam these vegetables. Do not overcook them. When you boil them too long, you destroy many of the beneficial compounds. Steaming for a few minutes keeps them crisp and preserves the nutrients. If you can handle them raw, even better. Chop them and let them sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This activates helpful enzymes. Timing matters too. Try adding these vegetables earlier in the day, such as with lunch. Your digestion tends to be stronger earlier, and you will absorb more nutrients. If you eat them at night and have trouble with gas or bloating, simply reduce the portion and build up slowly. Now let us talk about the second powerful food: berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Berries are rich in antioxidants. These are natural compounds that help protect your cells from oxidative stress. As we age, oxidative stress increases. It damages cells and DNA. This damage can trigger abnormal cell changes. Blueberries in particular support brain health and blood vessel health. They improve circulation. Good circulation means oxygen and nutrients reach your tissues more effectively. That supports repair. A simple tip: have a handful of berries in the morning with plain yogurt or oatmeal. Morning is a great time because your body has been fasting overnight. The antioxidants are quickly absorbed. As we move forward, remember this: food is not just calories. It is information. It tells your body whether to inflame or to heal. And after 50, that message becomes more important than ever. In the next part, we will continue with more foods that strengthen your immune system and support cellular repair in a powerful way. As men age, inflammation quietly rises in the body. You may not feel it directly, but it shows up in stiff joints, slower recovery, higher blood pressure, insulin resistance, and increased risk of abnormal cell growth. Chronic inflammation creates an internal environment where disease can thrive. Omega-3 fats help calm that inflammation. They work at the cellular level, helping to balance inflammatory signals. They also support heart health, brain function, and circulation. And remember, good circulation is essential for delivering nutrients and oxygen to tissues that need repair. There is something else important. Omega-3 fats support the immune system. After 50, immune response is not as sharp as it once was. Fatty fish helps keep those defense systems more balanced and responsive. Here is a practical tip. Aim for fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week. Grilled, baked, or lightly pan-cooked. Avoid deep frying. High heat and processed oils cancel out many of the benefits. As for timing, fatty fish is an excellent choice for lunch or early dinner. Eating heavier protein very late at night can interfere with sleep for some people. And sleep is when the body performs deep repair. So try to finish your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Now let us move to the fourth food. Garlic. Garlic has been used for centuries for healing, and modern research shows it contains sulfur compounds that support detoxification and immune strength. One compound in garlic becomes active when you crush or chop it. That compound helps the body fight oxidative stress and supports natural defense mechanisms. Garlic also supports healthy blood vessels. It can help maintain normal blood pressure and improve circulation. Again, better circulation means better delivery of nutrients to cells. Here is the key. Crush or chop fresh garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. That resting time allows the beneficial compound to form. Then add it to your food at the end of cooking to preserve more of its power. If raw garlic is too strong for you, mix it with olive oil or add it to cooked vegetables. Start small. Half a clove a day is fine if you are not used to it. And now I want to talk about something that ties all of this together. Blood sugar. Many men over 50 struggle with rising blood sugar. Even if you are not diabetic, you may be insulin resistant. High blood sugar feeds inflammation. It stresses the body, it damages blood vessels, and it weakens immune function. So here is an important lifestyle tip. Pair your meals properly. When you eat carbohydrates, combine them with protein and healthy fats. For example, if you eat fruit, add nuts. If you eat whole grains, include fish or eggs. This slows the rise in blood sugar and keeps insulin levels more stable. Also, avoid constant snacking. Every time you eat, insulin rises. Give your body breaks between meals. Try to leave 4 to 5 hours between main meals when possible. And allow at least 12 hours overnight without food. That overnight rest supports cellular cleanup and repair. And do not forget hydration. Water is essential for detoxification and circulation. Many seniors drink far less water than they think. Aim for steady hydration throughout the day. Not all at once. Sip regularly. In the next part, we will talk about one more powerful food that helps protect cells, and then we will bring everything together into a simple daily plan you can actually follow. Green tea. Green tea contains powerful plant compounds called catechins. One of the most studied is EGCG. These compounds act as strong antioxidants. They help protect cells from oxidative damage, which becomes more common as we age. After 50, your cells are exposed to years of wear and tear, environmental toxins, processed foods, stress, poor sleep. All of this increases free radicals in the body. Free radicals damage DNA. When DNA becomes unstable, the risk of abnormal cell growth rises. Green tea helps neutralize those free radicals. It also supports the body's natural detox pathways and helps calm inflammation. On top of that, it supports metabolic health, which is critical for men dealing with weight gain around the abdomen. That belly fat is not just cosmetic, it is active tissue. It releases inflammatory chemicals. It interferes with insulin, and it increases risk for many chronic conditions. Anything that supports metabolic balance helps reduce that internal stress. Here is how to use green tea properly. Do not pour boiling water directly over it. Let the water cool slightly, then steep the tea for 2 to 3 minutes. Too hot and too long can make it bitter and destroy some beneficial compounds. Drink 1 to 3 cups per day. Morning and early afternoon are ideal. Green tea contains a small amount of caffeine. Drinking it late at night can disturb sleep. And remember, deep sleep is when the body performs repair at the cellular level. Now let us step back and connect everything. You have cruciferous vegetables helping detox pathways, berries providing antioxidants, fatty fish calming inflammation, garlic supporting immune strength and circulation, green tea protecting cells and supporting metabolism. But here is something I want you to understand clearly. No single food prevents disease. It is the pattern that matters. It is what you do consistently. If you eat these foods but continue to consume high amounts of processed sugar, refined grains, fried foods, and excessive alcohol, the damage continues. You cannot out-eat a poor lifestyle. Let me give you a simple daily framework. In the morning, start with hydration. A glass of water when you wake up. Add berries to your breakfast. If you eat eggs, include sauteed vegetables with garlic, or have plain yogurt with blueberries and a handful of nuts. Midday, focus on your largest balanced meal. Include cruciferous vegetables. Add fatty fish 2 or 3 days per week. If not fish, choose another clean protein source. Keep portions reasonable. Eat slowly. Stop when you are satisfied, not stuffed. In the afternoon, green tea instead of sugary drinks. If you need a snack, choose something simple like a small handful of nuts. Avoid constant grazing. Evening should be lighter. Steamed vegetables. A moderate portion of protein. Finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Now let us talk about lifestyle, because food works best when the foundation is strong. First, movement. You do not need extreme workouts, but you need consistency. Brisk walking for 30 minutes most days improves circulation, insulin sensitivity, and immune strength. Strength training 2 or 3 times per week helps preserve muscle. Muscle tissue improves blood sugar control and supports overall metabolism. Second, sleep. Poor sleep raises inflammation and weakens immune function. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Keep the room dark. Avoid screens before bed. And finish meals early enough to allow digestion to settle. Third, stress management. Chronic stress raises cortisol. High cortisol weakens immune response and increases inflammation. Deep breathing, prayer, time outdoors, simple relaxation techniques. These are not luxuries, they are tools for protection. And finally, regular checkups. Blood work gives you information. Monitor blood sugar, lipids, inflammatory markers when appropriate. Knowledge allows early action. You are not powerless after 50. Your body still listens to what you give it. Every meal is an opportunity to either feed disease or feed repair. Start small. Add one of these foods this week. Build from there. Stay consistent. Over time, those small daily choices create powerful protection. Now I want to go a little deeper. Because after 50, it is not only about what you eat. It is about how your body absorbs, processes, and uses what you eat. Many men at this stage notice something frustrating. They eat less than they used to, yet they gain weight. They try to stay active, yet recovery takes longer. They feel tired even after a full night in bed. Part of this is hormonal shift. Part of it is reduced muscle mass. But a big part is digestive efficiency. As we age, stomach acid often declines. Digestive enzymes decrease. The gut lining becomes more sensitive. If you are not digesting food properly, you are not absorbing nutrients properly. And if you are not absorbing nutrients, your cells cannot repair efficiently. So here is an important tip. Slow down when you eat. Chew thoroughly. Digestion starts in the mouth. When you rush through meals, you overload the stomach and reduce nutrient absorption. Also, avoid drinking large amounts of liquid during meals. Small sips are fine, but too much fluid can dilute stomach acid. Drink most of your water between meals. Now let us talk about the gut itself. Your gut houses a large portion of your immune system. If the gut is inflamed, irritated, or unbalanced, immune response becomes weaker and less controlled. That affects how your body deals with abnormal cells. This is where fiber plays a powerful role. Cruciferous vegetables and berries already give you fiber, but you can add more through chia seeds, flax seeds, lentils, and beans if tolerated. Fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Healthy gut bacteria produce compounds that help regulate inflammation and support immune balance. Timing matters again. If you increase fiber, do it gradually. Sudden large amounts can cause bloating and discomfort. Start small, increase over weeks, not days. Now let us address another key issue after 50. Muscle loss. Every decade after 30, muscle mass naturally declines unless you actively work to preserve it. Muscle is not just about strength. It is a metabolic organ. It helps regulate blood sugar. It improves circulation. It supports hormone balance. If you lose muscle and gain fat, especially around the abdomen, inflammation increases. Insulin resistance rises. Risk factors accumulate. So here is something simple but powerful. Include adequate protein at each main meal. Not excessive amounts, but enough to support maintenance. Eggs, fish, lean poultry, legumes, plain yogurt, nuts. Spread protein throughout the day rather than eating most of it at one meal. And combine that protein with resistance training. It does not have to be complicated. Bodyweight exercises, light dumbbells, resistance bands, 2 or 3 sessions per week. Even 20 minutes makes a difference. Now let us talk about sunlight. Vitamin D plays a significant role in immune health and cellular regulation. Many seniors are deficient, especially if they spend most of their time indoors. Low vitamin D has been linked with weaker immune response. Try to get sensible sun exposure, 10 to 20 minutes on arms and face several times per week. depending on your skin tone and location. If blood tests show low levels, discuss supplementation with your healthcare provider. And there is one more habit that quietly increases risk: late night eating. When you eat close to bedtime, insulin rises, digestion stays active, the body shifts away from repair mode. During deep sleep, your body performs cellular cleanup processes. But that repair works best when you are not digesting a heavy meal. So aim to create a consistent eating window. Finish dinner earlier. Give your body that overnight break. This supports metabolic health and allows natural repair mechanisms to function more efficiently. Now I want you to understand something clearly. Aging is natural. Decline is not always inevitable. Yes, the body changes, but the direction of those changes depends heavily on daily choices: food quality, movement, sleep, stress control, sunlight, social connection. Isolation also affects health. Strong social ties reduce stress hormones and support immune balance. Stay connected, stay engaged. Purpose matters. Now let's bring this all together in a way that's practical. Because information only helps if you use it. If you are over 50, your goal is not perfection. Your goal is consistency. Small daily actions that lower inflammation, support immune strength, and help your body repair itself. So here is a simple weekly action plan. Week 1. Focus only on adding, not removing. Add 1 serving of cruciferous vegetables at least 5 days this week. Lightly steam broccoli or cauliflower. Add cabbage to a salad. Sauté kale with garlic. Do not overthink it, just make it routine. At the same time, drink 1 cup of green tea in the morning or early afternoon. Replace 1 sugary drink or sweetened coffee with it. That single swap reduces sugar load and increases protective antioxidants. Week 2, add fatty fish 2 or 3 times during the week. If fresh fish is expensive, use sardines or salmon in water. Simple, affordable, powerful. Pair it with vegetables. Keep dinner lighter and finish eating earlier. Week 3, clean up your breakfast. Remove refined pastries and processed cereals. Replace them with protein and fiber. Eggs with vegetables. Plain yogurt with berries and nuts. Oatmeal with flaxseed and blueberries. This stabilizes blood sugar early in the day and sets the tone for the next several hours. Week 4, tighten your eating window. Aim for 12 hours between your last meal at night and your first meal in the morning. For example, finish dinner at 7 p.m. and eat breakfast at 7 a.m. That overnight rest allows your body to shift into repair mode. At the same time, begin light resistance training twice per week. Even simple squats, wall push-ups, and resistance band rows at home preserve muscle. Muscle protects metabolism. Metabolism influences inflammation, and inflammation influences long-term disease risk. Now let's talk about what to reduce gradually. Cut back on processed meats. Reduce deep-fried foods. Limit added sugars, especially liquid sugars. These drive inflammation and stress your system. Alcohol should be moderate at most. Excess alcohol burdens the liver. Your liver plays a key role in detoxification. If it is overloaded, repair systems suffer. Hydration should be steady. Sip water throughout the day. Dehydration thickens the blood slightly and slows circulation. Good circulation means nutrients reach tissues effectively. And do not underestimate sleep. Protect it. Go to bed at a consistent time. Keep your room dark and cool. Turn off screens earlier. Your deepest repair happens during quality sleep. Hormones regulate. Immune cells reset. Damaged cells are cleared more efficiently. Here is something very important. Get regular checkups. Monitor blood sugar, blood pressure, lipids, vitamin D levels. Early awareness allows early correction. Prevention is far easier than treatment. Also, pay attention to your waistline. Excess abdominal fat is not harmless. It acts like an inflammatory organ. Even losing a modest amount of weight, 5 to 10% of body weight, can significantly improve metabolic markers. And finally, mindset. Do not think of this as fighting disease. Think of it as building strength. Each healthy meal sends a message to your cells. Each walk improves circulation. Each good night of sleep enhances repair. You are not trying to turn back the clock. You are trying to improve how your body functions today. Start with 1 change. Build slowly. Stay steady. Over months and years, those habits reshape your internal environment. Lower inflammation. Better immune balance. Stronger repair systems. Your body is always responding. The question is, what signals are you sending it? Choose foods that calm inflammation. Choose movement that preserves muscle. Choose sleep that restores. And choose consistency over intensity. Even after 50, your body has remarkable capacity to protect and repair itself when you give it the right support.